MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Derek Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to Posey at first, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Popped him up. Garcia has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Alex Young, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kian Wong.
So coming to the plate, Kian Wong. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next will be Michael Reed. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. Wong rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Reed at second. Garcia is over at first with 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence. Right there, just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Standing in now, Jalen Davis. That gets down, and the inning continues. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit. Brandon Crawford digging in next, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Davis will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
That is it. The third baseman.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Today's ball game provides the Giants with a chance to end the series on a very high note. A win completes the sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So here now's the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez.
The pitcher, Derek Rodriguez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good. Hey!
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a line drive. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
At the plate, Kian Wong, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Wong is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Now the 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 3-0 pitch. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Now the Diamondback skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte's after it, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And he'll get in there safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Comes set and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. And he may have cleared the bases, as this might get everybody home. 2 runs have scored. In to score is the runner from first. It's 8-0. And the ball's waiting for him. And he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We played 2 full. San Francisco leads this one 8-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Stephen Vogt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ildemaro Vargas, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Good battle. Count remains full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Up next for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And it's fouled away. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Posey, and it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that. That's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
The bat, number 13.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he falls behind 0-2. Bounce to first. Reined in. Off line throw, but they still got it. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Jalen Davis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty. Pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Ahmed has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez.
And now the Giants pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Ketel Marte. Here's a pop-up now. Longoria has room in foul territory. One away.
Now batting.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Into the box now, David Peralta. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The third baseman.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Escobar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They're on the short end of an 8-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Up next to the Giants. The second baseman.
Standing in now, Kian Wong. Marte is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
The 0-1 on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And welcome. Back, Heidi Watney standing by as we get. set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now in the box, Ildemaro Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder, and that's in there. Base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving.
Down and away, ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-1 contest. And he's in there at third with a 2-out triple.
Now batting.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the Diamondbacks 3. Mike Leake gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Buster Posey. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jalen Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive. But just foul. swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher, Garrett Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Leak pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. Last time through was a base hit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Fouled off. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Digging in once again, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The throw pulls him off the bag. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. And now a swing and a miss. And that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit. And that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting.
In now, Ildemaro Vargas, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ildemaro Vargas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Mike Lee. Hopped up. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defense?
So 2 runs on 4 hits here. 2 costly errors and 2 men left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Giants 10 and the Diamondbacks 5. So striding in, Kian Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Reed.
Now at the plate, Michael Reed. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's no.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping in, Aramis Garcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Leake sets his sights. Here it comes on 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Sean Anderson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Ketel Marte will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-0.
That's a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Nope.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate, Christian Walker. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Merrill Kelly is
Kelly.
Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Evan Longoria.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Kelly features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now back, first baseman.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Liner towards second. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Vogt is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is in the air to right. Reed is there. Two down. Kevin Crone will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll throw home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And more importantly than earning the sweep, these guys have their sights set on winning the division. They're in first place as we speak, so closing out it. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run is scored, and a 2nd run is across. The relay throw. Throw to third, and he's out. That retires the side, but Stefan Crichton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Into the box now, Michael Reed. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Aramis Garcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he is in there. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Vogt heads for the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Carson Kelly will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18.
And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike one. The Giants leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep the game.
And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Archie Bradley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. At the plate now, Jalen Davis. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And this is going to find a seam for extra bases, and we'll see if they want to wave home that tying run. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th. The tag, and he's out going for third. But we do have a tie ball game now with the run scoring on the play. In now, Brandon Crawford. Hard liner to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. And now they're going to tag the runner from first out. We are into extra innings, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed. And that's in there for strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 3-2. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Trevor Gott takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Trevor.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ketel Marte will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reed moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, David Peralta. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Escobar. Prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we're all even at 12 apiece. Tim LeCastro will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kian Wong.
Stepping into the box, Kian Wong. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2 one more time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Three-two pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Hector Rondon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Michael Reed will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first pitch. Rondon, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Possible winning run on first, one man away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Vo waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 16.
Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here's the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the Giants will walk off winners.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home